Hey guys, Eileen over at Hustle and Slow on YouTube. Also, hustleandslow.com is my blog, and you can follow me at Hustle and Slow on Instagram. And I'm gonna share my eBay Open vlog today. So my vlog is gonna look a lot different. If you're watching other vlogs, I'm sure they're gonna be so different because I brought my husband and my 3-year-old and my 4-month-old. It was the only way I was comfortable going, so it was a challenge. It was really busy. And my husband was a sport. He was stuck in the room with the kids most of the days. Luckily we had my sister and my mom to help the first day, so that was really helpful. And then after that, I mean, we got into a groove and we made it work, but it was challenging. So it's gonna look a lot different than other vlogs you may watch if anybody else vlogged at eBay Open. But let's just get into it, and I'll give you my commentary on how I liked it after you watch the vlog. Hey guys, we are leaving now to go to Vegas for eBay Open, and I'm gonna vlog it. We're just dropping off some packages. Blaine just ran into the post office to drop them off. I'm really red because I spent the last hour trying to get the chicken settled because it's me over 100. Now we can go.
Yeah, we can go.
You ready to go, dude?
Yeah.
You gonna sleep?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Did we have to stop because someone was throwing a fit? We made it in an hour. Did we make it in? Do you see yourself? Dang, girl, calm down. So I stopped. We stopped so we could feed her, give that guy a snack. You ready to go back in? We have 3 hours to go, girlfriend. We gotta go. Dude! A huge line of cars coming from Vegas or somewhere over there. We've gone at least a mile, right?
Yeah, at least, yeah.
And it's a 1-lane road with a stoplight. I wonder how long they've been waiting.
I don't know. That light's kind of a long light.
Yeah. Listening to these babies. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. What are you doing? Are you so happy? Or what are you doing? Are you eating a snack? Are you happy, girl? Are you a happy girl? You are so cute. Alright, now I'm here. I'm gonna check in. Mine's on his phone. I got this guy. We're just waiting for my mom so we can check in at the same time. And then go up to our rooms, and I need a shower. So we're here, and my family's making fun of me for vlogging. We have a connecting room. Okay, Mom. So there's a TV, 2 beds. We're on the 4th floor, so we have like the most ridiculously lame view, but that's okay with me. And closet. Bathroom, shower, tub, and that's pretty much it. It's like 7 now, so I think we're gonna get some food and then just hang out in the room until registration tomorrow. And my baby is super happy not be in the car. He's so happy. Yeah, you don't like the car, do you? So our 4-hour trip turned into like a 5.5-hour trip because we had to keep stopping, but we're here now.
The porta potty still.
Restaurant Row, or is that fancy restaurant?
No, it says it's like
Food court. It says food court.
Thank you.
Alright, so I've walked back and forth like 100 times already. I'm heading up for our Facebook Live thing, and then I'm gonna meet my family for lunch, and it feels really awkward vlogging in public, but whatever, I'm dealing with it.
Wow, look at this.
And by harnessing our platform, 63% of our sellers leverage eBay to reach global markets. And 80% of our sellers have told us that eBay has enabled them to scale their businesses through e-commerce.
very little friction. 70% of transactions in e-commerce occur on debit and credit cards, and that's simply just not the easy experience on our site today.
All right, so first official day down. It's about 6 o'clock probably. I came up to feed the baby, but the official sessions start tomorrow, and I'm super excited to keep learning. And yeah, so so far I learned a little bit about the new payment system that they're trying to implement, where it's seamless through eBay instead of having to log into PayPal. And I don't know what the big deal about this was with everybody. Everybody was kind of mad about it, I guess just because it's a big change, but any store that you check out at, you're pretty much just gonna check out through that store. You're not gonna have to sign into another payment processor, and it's gonna be a lot better to do it this way, where it's all seamless and integrated in eBay and you don't have to sign into anything else, because having to sign into another payment processor or have another account of some sort is a block for a lot of purchases. And from other stores that I've had that weren't on eBay, I know that people, if it's too hard to check out, people will abandon their purchase. So if they can just store their payment information directly in eBay and pay with their card directly through eBay, I think it's just gonna be a lot better, and it is going to result in a lot of in cheaper fees for us, the sellers, because if I heard correctly, there will be no transaction fee. So PayPal charges 30 cents per transaction, and that will not exist, at least when they start it. And then also the processing fee will be 2.7% instead of the 2.9 that PayPal charges. So sellers are going to save money right off the bat when that gets implemented. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I'm excited for simplification. If we can just ditch PayPal. I mean, I love PayPal, and I've been using it for, how old am I? 31? So I've been using it for quite a while, for 15 years, pretty much since it came out. And I mean, PayPal is great, but if we can just have one way to deposit our money and everything, that'll be great. The one thing that I thought was silly was that, at least to begin with, we're still gonna have to pay for our shipping labels through PayPal, which seems annoying because then we're still using PayPal even though they're not paying us through PayPal. But one baby steps, I guess, one thing at a time. So those are the things I learned about the payment system, which I know a lot of people were freaking out about, and so that's the info I have on that. Yeah, I don't really have much else to share just because I haven't gone through any of the sessions yet. My family's downstairs getting some food, and we're gonna have some dinner, maybe watch a movie, and then go to bed, and then I'll be up early tomorrow to have breakfast. I only got to meet a couple people. I got to meet 2 people that I talk to relatively frequently on Instagram, and I'm excited to hopefully meet more tomorrow. Alright, so it's the first day of actual sessions, and I'm going to breakfast right now, and then my first class I think is about selling collectibles, so that one should be fun. I will try to film when I can.
Fixed price. Tim, I think we got Tim Chapman next.
That's me. Yeah, I've been on since 2001, and I'm an everything seller like a lot of you guys are. And right now I'm still by myself, and I do everything. And I love every minute of it, especially the hunt. It's great. And I'm an auction seller. So we can talk about that a little bit more. I've talked to a bunch of people I've already seen already, but as an auction seller, things have changed, and we can talk about that. Another avenue to sell your items quickly. I love to sell, and I don't fall in love with my stuff.
That's a good thing. And we also have Betsy. Your husband is going to be participating in our afternoon panel.
You guys still use some snacks? That's good.
Dad, he put some in his pocket.
Yeah, he took some so he could eat some too. And so you wouldn't have 100 M&Ms.
I found an orange one.
Yeah. Feeding baby sister over here. On a little break, and then I'm gonna head back up for some more sessions.
and other influencers. The hidden secret is, he doesn't really want to do the do-it-yourself thing. He just wants to know how to do it so he can call somebody else to come and do that. But the reality is us understanding how and when to connect with him, because he's still actively engaged digitally making those decisions. So, gives you a little flavor, and keep taking those moments. That said, the second thing that we have to make sure that we're staying on top of is finding what motivates them. I just talked about Julia. Connecting with Julia and understanding that we have to remove barriers for her, but also understand what motivates her. She is what.
Say hello to Jenny, our super connected mom of 3, or 2, or 1 on the way. And eBay's there with her every step of her day. Time to get up, but first, check calendar. Next, Instagram. Ooh, next, make lunches. Pick out the kids' outfits. Should we do pesto tonight? The kids are up. Jenny gets them fed, dressed, and out the door in record time. Now she's at work.
So I brought my leftovers down to share with these guys. Oh, she's getting mad. Girl, what happened? I already fed her. We got half an hour left. You need some more soup until the next session.
You want more of this?
Do you think she likes that or no?
Yes.
Can't really tell. Now we're at the Luxor, just walking around. It goes way up there. And we're, oh honey, okay, we're about to go on the Titanic store. We haven't been to the Titanic exhibit, but we're gonna go in the store anyway. Well, we're back in the room now, and we got a vegan pizza for dinner. I was hoping it would last till tomorrow, but it's super thin crust, so we might eat it all tonight. Atlas is making weird noises. I don't remember the name of the place, but I'll put it down at the bottom of the screen. And yeah, we're just gonna hang out, watch TV, eat pizza, and go to bed.
In 2018, eBay is covering all of those costs on behalf of sellers, whether the seller is at fault or not. This may or may not change through 2019, but what we are seeing today is the guarantee is more important pre-transaction, and the claim rate is super low post-transaction. So buyers care up front about the trust and the guarantee, but if something arrives late, they are generally forgiving within this program. So that's our experience, and as we ramp up more, we may find differently, but that's what we're seeing right now.
Sneaking snacks out for the baby. Is that a good little tiny yogurt? Can I see it?
Hi.
Can you show my phone? Oh, there it is. That looks yummy. You like it? And the vegan coconut bars? Good snacks. I forfeit my snacks.
I like the red things.
The little red things, yeah.
Over in the right column, the total of the proceeds from all of your items needs to cover your overhead, right? So think about that, because all of those factors need to go into.
Which means if I need to supply it, I have to go to B&H Photo, which is not an eBay. They're an eBay seller, but I have to go to their website. So here's a little tip. This product is really cool, and it's not available on eBay. My hint? Thank you. So really important to have. Work with the one that works best for you. Mine recommend them. They changed my photography. What they are these little boxes on stands. They look, they look like pyramids. It's like the Luxor. And then what you have is a fixture inside. And my recommendation is the fixture should at least have accommodate 4 bulbs.
Every seller's got a tip or a trick. Obviously, our eBay staff is here, workshops and pop-ups. Hopefully, you've taken something away that you think is going to transform your business starting on Saturday or Sunday or Monday or whenever you get /wake up. Because the opportunity that we have in front of us is massive. You heard from Devin. You heard from Scott.
Thank you so much, eBay Open, for welcoming me. I was thinking, whew, Las Vegas in July, It kind of reminds me of the summers of 2003 and 2004, and I spent those summers in Baghdad. Are you there too?
Business. Look, I've had the pleasure of meeting so many of you. I've taken more selfies in the last 3 days than I think I've taken in my entire life, so thank you for that. I want to talk briefly about the party tonight. It's going to be 115 degrees outside. eBay's a community, and our sellers are the lifeblood of everything that we do, and so having them together once a year to celebrate or celebrate is something that we take very seriously. We feel like it's very important, for the fun aspects, but actually we're learning a ton. So we're bringing all of our great insight together into one event, and we want to do that as a community, and that's what's so great about eBay Open.
We all kind of follow each other on the social media networks, so it's great to meet the people in person, to share ideas.
It's just to communicate and network with other people who are doing the same thing that I'm doing. So, and they get it. They get the struggles, they get the highs, they get the lows.
This is massive. It's my first time here in eBay Open, and I didn't expect that how big is this.
Each year that we come to this, they show more and more growth and reaching out and new technologies and everything like that, just trying to make it the best shopping experience you can.
Because we're all these individual little stores. I think it's awesome that they actually care about each individual.
It's a tough job to be an entrepreneur, and they lean on each other, and we've all made some great friends.
And you really feel like the eBay community is a family.
They scare you? Yeah. She's sleeping?
Yeah.
Aww. All done.
Mommy?
Yeah.
When Daddy sits down, my baby gets mad.
Your baby gets mad when Daddy sits down?
Yeah.
You wanna go home tonight? You done? Are you done? Okay, so now you kind of saw what life was like for that week. We were in Vegas for eBay Open. I've been selling on eBay for quite a while, but more seriously for the last 2 years. I think August or September 2016 is when I started kind of wanting to do it as a part-time job while I was home with my son. And now that I've had my baby, I was pregnant, we can really go into it full force. My husband's home with me. Because I've been selling on eBay for a long time, I looked it up yesterday and I've had 2,600 transactions on eBay or sales on eBay. On this account, I did have another account a long time ago that I guess I lost the information for, so I had to re-sign up in 2009. So that was since 2009. And so eBay Open, I feel like a lot of the workshops were more geared towards, I don't know, some of them were more geared towards beginners. The ones that I really enjoyed were the ones where you got to watch other sellers talk. There were seller panels and you'd get like 3-ish sellers up there answering questions and talking about how they do things. I kind of wish they had more relatable sellers. They did have a couple, but a lot of the ones I watched were giant businesses with employees. And it would have been nice to have a few more that were like more family business, or like one person running a business, 2 people running a business, something a little more attainable and relatable for most eBay sellers who aren't trying to be $1 million eBay business. But even those sellers were really helpful. Even the really big sellers, they were helpful with a lot of good information. The best part about eBay Open was networking and talking to other sellers. I cannot stress that enough. The information that was given was great. We did learn about the new payment system and a few other things, but it was really about meeting other people that kind of know what it's like to sell on eBay. They're kind of your people. So that was really fun. I got to meet a lot of really great people. And yeah, some of the things I learned that I wanted to share were the new payment system that everybody's freaking out about. They're trying to integrate payments directly on eBay. If you go to like any other website like Nordstrom or Amazon or Target, that's how it works on there. Like you enter your card information on their website and you pay for it on there. eBay has PayPal and that's how it's been for a long time. So I think that's why people are freaking out. But what they're doing in integrating the payment systems through eBay directly, where you can still use PayPal in the end later on, but it just makes more sense for for it to be one website all the way through. It just makes the most sense. It is going to take them, I think they said like 3 years to fully roll it out. Only I think 5% of eBay users are being invited to kind of try out the new system, and I've heard some not so great things about the people that are going to have to do that, or that are going to choose to do that. You won't be able to accept PayPal during the beta if you're doing like the trial, which isn't great. And I think also you can't use the global shipping program, which is unfortunate because I do quite a few packages through the global shipping program, and as sellers we don't want to miss any sales, not even one sale. So those are the kind of cons, but once it's up and running I think it'll be great. I know we're all used to PayPal, but as the next generation comes in, they don't know what PayPal is. They use Apple Pay, they use their credit card directly on a website. Like PayPal's not a thing for them. So it's great that eBay's implementing this. I don't know honestly why it's taking so long, to be honest with you, because Poshmark just added Apple Pay and Venmo and I didn't hear anything about it. It just happened because I feel like it should be relatively easy. eBay's such a big company, but I understand it's a little harder. Maybe they're a bigger company and their back end's a little more complicated. Other than that, I do have another complaint there are a lot of new changes, but one of the things I want to complain about is that at the general sessions, I don't know what they were called, where it was like everybody all in one big, almost big conference room arena, I don't know. They were showing the ways that they're trying to draw people in, and one of the ways they're trying to draw people into purchasing on eBay
was like $10 free shipping, $5 free shipping, $1 free shipping pages, like advertising that kind of stuff. And I think even though I know that their plan is to help that, or to help people get onto the sites and get shopping on eBay, I think that kind of makes the expectations not what we want as sellers. I don't want to spend or sell things for $5 with free shipping. That's not going to work for me. So I'm not super thrilled that that's the way they're trying to get customers, but you know, that's what it is. Other than that, I really enjoyed it. I think it's worth it if you're going to be seriously selling on eBay, whether it's part-time or full-time. If you can do it, then I think you should do it. It was great meeting people. I made a lot of cool friends. I met people I've been talking to online for like 2 years now, so that was really cool. So that was eBay Open. So I hope you like my vlog. I'll try not to ramble on too much. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and maybe I'll see you guys next year, because I'm definitely going next year. Bye.